I'm Liv with CoolCleveland, and today I'm sitting down with Dr. Flinn from Baldwin Wallace University to talk about urban forests in Cuyahoga County. Would you be able to explain to any people watching that have no idea what this study is about?
Yeah, so my student Zach Hughes and I did a study looking at land use change in Cuyahoga County by interpreting aerial photographs from 1938, 1979, and 2021. My student Zach Hughes, he's the one who spent all the long hours interpreting all of the aerial photos, and he really did great work in this project. This was his first scientific publication ever, so it was very exciting. So we were able to see how the area of forest changed and basically what are the consequences for the forests that we have in the landscape today.
Why specifically did you choose Cuyahoga County?
Well, we live here and we're interested in local conservation. I care about the landscape that I live in. I want to understand it. I've been studying it for the 9 years that I have lived here.
In general, is there anything that you personally noticed?
Well, it's very interesting because obviously it's a major city, but studying the county gives us an opportunity to look at the city, the suburbs, the sprawl. So there are other landscapes in the world that have this type of historical information, but almost all of those landscapes are more rural. Those are landscapes that are currently way more forested. I think other people haven't really thought to take this approach to look at a major city like Cleveland.
I kept getting hung up on the aerial footage from the 30s. Is there a difference between the newer aerial footage that you use?
Well, those aerial photos from 1938 are very crucial to the study. Those are the earliest aerial photos that are available anywhere in the country, and actually most of the country was flown in the 1930s. We got them from the original negatives in the National Archives. They're actually super high quality. They're excellent. I mean, you can see a lot on these photos. They're very informative, and they're going to be useful for others as well. We're making them publicly available now. That allowed us to identify what we call primary forests, which are forests that were never cleared for agriculture. Biologically, those forests are super different than forests growing on former farmland. Those are the forests that survived through the peak of clearing for agriculture. It's pretty important, and it explains the patterns of biodiversity that we see in the landscape today.
So is there anything that can be done to kind of improve the most negatively impacted?
That's a great question, and that's something, we're trying to find out. Based on what we know so far, that process is extremely slow. They don't recover on any human time scale. There's even forests in Europe that were farmed by the Romans 2,000 years ago, and they remain extremely different than forests that were never cleared for agriculture. So that's thousands of years to recover. Yes, people are interested in active restoration. Can we try to reintroduce some species or encourage tree regeneration, to try to speed the changes in composition? Those are possibilities. They're not really actively taking place right now. That's something to think about.
The biggest draws to Ohio, I feel like, is how pretty our trails are and just trees in the fall and everything like that.
Yeah, I agree. Forests really contain kind of our natural heritage. And like you said, what is special and unique about Northeast Ohio?
So what would you say are some steps that should be taken to help preserve that? Or is there a specific finding from this study that you want people to really pay attention to?
6.7% of the county is in these primary forests that were never cleared for agriculture. To a lot of people, a forest is a forest is a forest. They take a walk in the woods, they see some trees, they're very pretty, maybe they're not even aware. Some forests that we have are much more representative of the forests that naturally grew in this region. Now that we're aware of that, we could try to make sure we protect those small area of very valuable forest that we have left. There's biases in what has been lost and what has been gained. Oak forests were 3 times more likely to be preserved than beech forests. Beech forests were the most common type, and now they're extremely rare on the landscape. I just hope to provide a sense of this history, what was here, what has gone on here, how humans have shaped this landscape, and use that to shape our actions going forward.
Today I am talking with Dr. Flinn. I keep saying Finn. And today I'm sitting down with Dr. Flinn to talk about stupid urban forests in Cuyahoga Valley. Should have said Cuyahoga Falls. Cuyahoga County. Okay. Old win. I made a weird thing with my mouth. I could feel it. Nailed it.